Wait, what? I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, kids, Dad's gonna teach you how to dance. First, spread your feet apart. Then, pump your knee, nod your head, shake your hips, and bite your lip ever so slightly. Now, with one hand in the air, point at people with the other hand. I call that the rock star.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now, make a face like it just smells something bad.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
A career providing care that matters, great wages, and state benefits. A team devoted to serving Nebraska's veterans and their families. That's what you'll find at the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. With openings in nursing, food service, administration, and more, our veterans homes in Bellevue, Kearney, Norfolk, and Scotts Bluff have a role for you. Find your new career at veterans.nebraska.gov/employment. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome into the Fitness Fanatics. It is Sunday, February 1st, and it looks like it's warming up outside. Feels pretty good this morning versus what we've been dealing with for the last week of minus temperatures. Freezing. You okay over there?
Yeah, I can't decide what to do with the microphone.
Arm wrestling the mic. Mm-hmm. Well, Harrison, today I am going to PBA.
You are?
To watch a top 10 basketball match between Illinois and Nebraska.
How much for the tickets?
You know what? I didn't even have to pay for mine because one of our corporate Farrell's personnel individuals is an Illinois alum, and he asked if I wanted to go.
And he lives in Des Moines.
But he bought my ticket to go to the game.
No way, that's awesome.
Yes.
Don't you have to pay for Ben's?
I have to pay for Ben's.
You'll find
so
out
Ben
today.
and I are going. With Michael,
which we were a little nervous about.
Oh yeah, you got right.
But
that's right. You got a bad track record.
Yeah,
but it'll be fine.
It's fine. We got the L out of the way, so it won't all be on your shoulders now.
Because the last basketball game I went to was Creighton 2 years ago. We lost by 30.
We trade off every time. We lose by 30. We'd go to Creighton and beat them by like 20.
But that was the only loss Nebraska had all year. Was the game I was
at home on their home.
At home.
Yeah.
Yep. Does it make you nervous?
No.
I'm kind of like if we were 21-0, I'd be super nervous that I was going to go out to PVA. We were going to lose our first game, and it was going to be on me. But now that the pressure is off, I feel pretty good. I feel, watching that game Tuesday night was, I don't know about you. I really haven't listened to any of your coverage about that game.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, we'll talk about in the next segment. It's been a long week for Jeff.
Been a long week for me. Yes.
So we'll talk about that later.
So I haven't really listened to a lot of your analysis, but my analysis of that game was like,
I know what one of them is.
I came away super excited. Like I thought, well, one, we were 11-point underdogs. Then Rink Mass is out sick.
Yeah, he had to leave and go to the ER after that game.
And how do we know, is the rest of the team healthy coming into today?
Frager will be a game time decision, but people feel pretty good about it. And then Rink Mass practice Friday.
I was just worried that the rest of the team was going to get sick now too. Like
I haven't heard anybody else.
Okay.
So I think we should be good.
So I was excited. I thought going into that game when I heard that Rink wasn't playing, I was like, this is not going to be good. I think that's what a lot of people thought.
It's a tough challenge. Two of your top three scorers are out, and you're playing number 3 Michigan at their place.
Yeah, I know they're favored by 11,
and you just got done. And you're going through one of your toughest stretches because that was a quick. Who'd they just have?
They played
it was Minnesota on the road, and it was like quick turnaround. Here comes number 3 Michigan, and if you guys lose this one, here comes number 9 Illinois.
Right,
and then if you guys got Rutgers, and then after that you got Purdue.
They're on a little bit of a losing streak though.
They
lost 3 straight.
That's we'll see. Painter he'll have that team back. Hopefully it's not by the time we play him, but eventually he'll have them back locked in.
So I was excited. I wasn't like, this sucks, we lost. It was once it got down to the final couple minutes, you're like, oh, it'd really be nice if you get that one, if you were to win that. But I was more encouraged. It's kind of like when the Bears went and lost to the Niners.
Oh yeah.
Or the Packers on the road. You're like, that was, you feel better because like, oh, are they good? We know Nebraska's good, but under those circumstances with 2 of your top 3 leading scorers out, you had a 19 free throw discrepancy at the line, all those things against you, and to lose by a bucket was very impressive. And then I was thinking, like later in the week, I was thinking, is Michigan really the second best team in the country? Like they have the second best odds to win the national championship. And I was watching that game. There were times where they just looked a little lazy on defense. We'll just give them the layup, sloppy with the ball, turn it over. And then Friday night comes when they go to Michigan State and handled them with ease. And now I'm thinking, man, is Nebraska one of the best teams in the country?
I think it's how good Nebraska is.
Because you look at all Michigan's wins over, I saw like a little graphic of their wins over ranked opponents.
Yeah.
Beat Gonzaga by 40, beat USC, who was ranked at the time, by 30, beat Michigan State by 13. And then you see a little Nebraska up there, 3-point loss.
I know.
And then you see everybody like bragging like, oh, Michigan beat 2 top 10 teams. Like they're talking about us like we're just a colossus of college basketball. It's pretty cool.
I think it tells you how good Nebraska's defense is.
Yes.
Like the free throw discrepancy sucks. Some of it Michigan does. I have to keep saying it because I can't put it solely on the refs, although they didn't make me super happy at times.
Well, I did listen to the beginning of you and Austin, like you're kind of the post game.
Yeah.
You guys were kind of getting into it. Like he was like, well, don't blame the refs. Michigan goes to the rim.
Texan was ready to throw Austin Norman out of the building.
He's like, they're aggressive. They drive.
They are top 10 in free throws, and there is a reason for that. Now, some BS calls along the way. I could say that if it's my opinion, not going to have it. But all that to say, Now I lost my train of thought. I was thinking about the officials too damn much. But you looked good. I mean, everything else. That was a really good opponent. Oh, yeah. Nebraska's defense. It was so much of, like, think about how much Michigan scored in the second half. They didn't really. It was just free throws.
Yep. I
If
know.
Nebraska's able to control that a little bit more, because sometimes it was a foul on them. Like, their offense couldn't do anything versus an undersized down 2-man lineup. They didn't even have their big and ranked mask.
Right.
And they couldn't get any
crazy.
offense going. And it wasn't because they were just bricking every shot. I mean, they had some they didn't have a whole lot of clean looks throughout that entire second half. And I think that's the part where Nebraska's gonna be really good. Because defense doesn't get cold.
Right. And it looked like we were just kind of little tired legs at the end.
Everyone played 35 plus
36
minutes for the starters. I think Hoiberg played 39.
I think Price was 38.
Yeah.
I mean, you just didn't have anybody to come off the bench. So you're just kind of like.
And the threes were short. I mean, it kind of adds up. It was a hell of an effort. But yeah, my jaw didn't hit the floor when they lost. I walked away like, these guys are good. And oddly enough, nationally, it wasn't until our first loss that the conversation changed. Now everyone's talking about Nebraska basketball.
Yeah, and I think they even moved up, like in the little metric ratings.
KenPom, or not KenPom, the net rankings. Yep.
Yeah, they moved up after a loss because it was such a impressive loss, which is funny because in football, there's no impressive losses.
No.
Right? If you lose, you're not moving up under any circumstance in football.
If you play 20-some games, probably.
Yeah. But no, it was pretty cool. So we're heading over there today.
That place is gonna be loud, Jeff.
It's gonna be sold out. I got Ben bought me a long sleeve white quarter zip to wear.
Okay, good.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna wear white. I'm not gonna be one of those fans.
He already had a backup, but Ben wanted him to have something new. Ben has a jersey.
Ben
bought a Husker jersey.
Yep.
Basketball. So he's gonna wear that.
What number?
Number 1 for Sam's number.
But it's not a Sam Hoiberg jersey.
It doesn't say Hoiberg on the back.
Good move.
This is the number 1.
Because you're gonna want to wear that down the road.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's
Ben's
fired
in
up.
charge of the fit. He's got it all set up. What hat you're wearing, what shirt you're wearing.
I got a white hat I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, so
His hat.
He's got me ready and decked out for the game today. So and then after watching Illinois Purdue, because that game was on Saturday, I was like, holy smokes, Illinois, this looks.
Wagner drops
I'm like,
46.
How did we beat them the first time? Well, we know because Price was unconscious from 3.
Yep.
That's how we beat them in the first half. And I didn't even think, going back to that Illinois game, I really shouldn't even have came down to the last shot anyway.
Well, they got
towards
free
the
throws and all that.
Towards the end of the game, it was getting a little
similar to how Michigan came back.
Yeah. And during the Michigan game, there wasn't any time where I was like thinking like, man, we're just getting totally screwed. Like it wasn't like just egregious call after egregious call. But then as they started hitting more free throws, I was like, wow, this is kind of getting really big. Like we're in the bonus and they're like two fouls, but there was just a couple, like when the guy got fouled on a 3-pointer, that was kind of, which I hate that foul anyway. It's just stupid. Like, it doesn't affect the shot at all. Like nobody hits anybody. And then they didn't even show a replay. Like, okay, did he really hit him? Or did he just flop to the ground and the ref calls a foul? You never know because Peacock didn't show a replay.
Peacock was against Nebraska that day.
Well,
they got Braden Frager wrong. And they showed on the graphic, they said Braden Frager, and it was I think it was Leo Curtis. Or no, it might have been, I can't remember who they showed. And then they showed Rink Mast. And no, that when they tried to show them Rink Mast, it was Leo Curtis. And then for Frager, they messed up and they showed somebody else too. So Peacock got it wrong twice. Your point, you had a Michigan alumni.
Well, an All-American.
It's just talking about Michigan the entire time.
Oh, absolutely.
So it was like us versus the announcers, illness.
Crazy.
Peacock, we're somehow against Peacock in that one. So yeah, I mean, there's for everything against Nebraska, you can only walk away with that. I think
being encouraged. I mean, so you had that 3-pointer that was really suspect.
The Sam Hoiberg charge.
The charge at the end.
No, I mean, it was a no call. It should have been a charge.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw that. I saw Hoiberg had brought up in one of his press conferences this week. He's like, he reminded the ref. So the same official, I don't know if you saw this, in 2013, like he had this in the memory bank from 12 years ago. 2013 in the NCAA tournament, he's like, they called the charge on us when they were playing Ohio State in the round of 32. when he was the coach at Iowa State. And they called the charge on Bynum, I think was the Iowa State player's last name, driving in on Aaron Kraft, which hopefully you know who Aaron Kraft is. He was a pesky guard for Ohio State. He just was, I couldn't stand him. But they called the charge on Iowa State and waved off the basket, which ultimately kind of cost Iowa State a trip to the Sweet 16. So he brought that up. So he's like, oh, I told the official, like, oh, you know how to get a call wrong in that area, because he did it to him 12 years ago.
Dang, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's going in the memory bank for Coach Holberg. And he reminded the official that you called the charge, so you're capable of doing it in that situation because you did it to me in 2013. That was really funny.
That's good.
Yeah, that was really funny. So super excited for the game today. And it's weird because I keep thinking, like, God, what am I going to do today? Like, there's no football. Like, I'm going to be bored. Like, even this morning, I was just thinking, what am I going to do today? I don't even know. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to a basketball game tonight. So
go watch the top.
What's that?
Top 5 team in the country.
Yep.
You're not just going to go watch a basketball team. You're going to go watch one of the best basketball programs in the entire damn country. How crazy is that to say, though? Like, for real, Lincoln, Nebraska, like, we have one of the best teams in the country.
It is crazy. And selfishly, so our 10-week challenge, 10-week party is always the first weekend of the NCAA tournament. It's always on that Saturday. And we've been here 7 years. So 7 times we've had a party during the NCAA tournament. Really have only had to worry about this one time, and that was 2 years ago, of the party being at the same time that Nebraska's playing in the NCAA tournament. So that was 2 years ago. They played on a Friday, and obviously they lost. So it was a Friday, Sunday. So the Oklahoma City region, like, that's kind of where Nebraska's slated to go to now. Those are Thursday, Saturday games. So I'm like, just kind of thinking, please, if they go to Oklahoma City, let their second round match be like at 3:00 or 5, right? And just don't have it at 7, don't have it at 9, because then that's going to interfere with our 10-week party, which is going to be out at Rosie's. And we actually have a band playing at our 10-week party this year.
Oh, local band?
Yeah. Wonder Rising.
Wonder Rising
is the band.
Sounds familiar.
They do tailgates and stuff too during football season. We've seen them a couple times.
A couple parties ago, they were playing at Rosie's, like in the big main bar area, but we're gonna have them play at our tent.
Wow, look at you guys!
But it's open for the whole bar to come in and watch.
Yep.
So
I don't know if you guys are.
We'll be putting more out about it as we get closer.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing our stuff, before, but then the concert's gonna start around 9. So it's going to be, kind of put on by Farrell's and stuff like that. So, yeah, so I'm hoping
that'd be fun.
It doesn't get not ruined, but if by a Nebraska basketball tip time of 8 p.m.
Couldn't you just put that on at Rosie's?
Yeah.
I know, but it's not the same.
That's just even more fun. Everyone's
that's why
there.
even if it's even like later, it'll be fine because you can still watch it there. But we don't want it to be like competing directly, like starting right when all of our fun stuff is starting.
Yeah.
I just figured all your ticket listeners, all your Barrels members are big Husker Hoops fans.
So. Well, they are.
We have games on during every season. There's some type of game on.
You have the best entertainment to make everyone get to that party.
Yeah.
If that game takes place.
We've had a party once when Nebraska played Creighton, and they just beat the doors off of them.
So like Creighton beat the doors off?
No, Nebraska beat the door.
Yeah.
This was last year. Our party was like in November. And Creighton, it was the game at Creighton.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska just blew them out. So they've played well on our 10-week party days in the past. So we have that going for us as well. But so I'm me personally, and what also sucks for me personally is if they go to Oklahoma City, my sister lives in Tulsa. So I could have just go stay with my sister for free and go to the tournament games. But I can't
because of the 10-week party.
There's just too much going on. Like I cannot leave during that weekend. There's just some things we can't miss.
Yeah,
and
that's one of them.
That's one of them that we just can't be gone. But so selfishly for me, which I think if we go to St. Louis, that's kind of the same.
What if the 10-week winner gets to go to Tulsa with you?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
A road trip with Jeff Essink to go watch Husker
We'd have
Hoops.
to announce it early then.
Yeah, we wouldn't know. We were not going to know who the winner is till Saturday.
That's when we announce it. We'd have to do it.
But if they go to St. Louis, that's a Friday, Sunday schedule, which selfishly, that's what I would prefer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the St. Louis, Oklahoma, they're the same distance, right?
Yeah, I'd rather go to Oklahoma, I think.
Why? It's the same thing, same distance, same drive, about 7 hours.
I thought St. Louis was just kind of cruddy town.
Yeah,
It's a
I've
great
never
town.
been there. No, cruddy. I've never been there. I
We've
drove
been there-
through it and it didn't look great. I'll be
We've
honest.
been there once,
Drove
and
through it.
we didn't have to drive. Donnie drove, right, when we went
Yeah,
to
he
St.
drove.
Louis, and it was stressful. I feel like riding in St. Louis was stressful.
That was like 30 years ago.
I know, but it was stressful.
That
You
would be
had
the-
an anxiety attack
Well, I
on that
did.
trip.
That's because we went to the
We've talked about
we
this.
went to the Busch factory and did a tour.
Like the
And-
Busch Light?
Yeah, no, the Busch beer factory in St. Louis.
The beer factory,
the beer
whatever,
factory.
Budweiser.
Budweiser.
Oh,
Yeah,
Budweiser.
Budweiser. Duh.
And I didn't drink at the time, so I was sampling beers and stuff, and I had like a little
Oh.
panic attack.
Oh,
Which is weird. I
It's
don't
probably like
know.
24, maybe 25. I don't know how old I was, but that's the only time I've been to St. Louis.
you had a panic attack? Were you just like a little buzzed?
Yeah, like in the
I think
gift
so.
shop
I
at
just-
the end of the tour.
I just
Was it just like you had little sample platters?
yeah, I think so.
You're like, oh, man.
I didn't really drink at all. So
Well,
it
that's a
was
good
just
thing.
And you do sometimes get a little anxious. There's not a lot that can happen to like tip you over the edge when we're in crowds too. Or you've had this reaction in Sam's Club before too.
Well, that was kind of during the height of the pandemic.
Yeah, but
it's
I
like
know,
all
but it
these
was
people
like-
in here and my mask. I can't handle this.
I can't
Get out of
breathe.
here.
So you're not prone to anxiety in real life, but just situationally.
Yeah, that was weird.
You would have got on my nerves during COVID. Because I need to be more anxious. COVID was the worst. 'Cause I understood it. I
Yeah.
felt bad. I was like, I wish I was more nervous because like this could be very bad.
Well,
but-
we
was
didn't
just
really
overwhelmed.
we didn't we didn't really go anywhere. We were just it was just
I
because
think it was because it was crowded.
Oh, it was
and
so
he was
busy.
wearing a mask and he felt like he couldn't breathe.
yeah, it was just
So-
kind of but no, like during that time our gyms were closed. We were like on a 3-month vacation.
Yeah.
Except we couldn't go anywhere.
Right.
Like we're just confined
go
to
to
the
the
house.
stores. I
Yeah.
I hated that because you don't go to a store and forget your mask.
Yes.
And then like you get inside there and then you're like, oh no. And then you just feel eyes like
I know.
knives
You're that
on you.
person.
Like
The
you're
funny
wow,
thing
thanks for just
is-
risking everybody's lives. in
I
here.
was just looking for a mask the other day because I've been in the month of January. I did Lincoln Running Club had this like run or walk every day in January outside challenge, and I completed it. And so I had bought this like a shield that was back in COVID times. You would put it under your mask, and it would keep the mask from touching your face. Well, I bought one of those to wear under the gaiter that I wear when I run to
Mhm.
cover my face. Because when you cover your face, but then it just sticks to your mouth and it gets wet and you're
You
cold.
breathe it in.
Yeah.
We had to
You're-
play basketball with it, which was the dumbest thing.
Yeah. Right.
Rec basketball at UNL. We were playing full games with
Yeah.
masks. on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
during
got-
2020?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got this cover and I was just going to put it under my gaiter just to keep it off my face. Well, it's still, my gaiter wasn't tight enough. So I was like, surely I have some remnant of, early whatever, 2020, 21. And I looked at my glove compartment and sure enough, I had just a mask in there. So I had to put it in the mask to wear it. But that was so I could keep my face warm. But it was funny. Like, sure enough, there, if I look, for 5 minutes, it's easy to find a mask.
Well,
And
you know-
that's why I had it in my glove compartment for those times when you're like, shoot.
Yeah, I was bad at that.
I know.
I
You just
never
whip out a mask that you've had for like a year in your car, just throw it on.
I
It's
know.
like, oh, this doesn't
Oh,
smell very good.
fun
I'll get the
times.
job done.
Well, that one nobody batted eye, but I would used to hit the hoodie. Like, oh, I forgot.
Right.
Like, I'll just go
Yeah.
like this. No fly. People did not appreciate that.
oh, that's crazy.
Fun times. Fun
Crazy times.
Not better times.
Before we go to break, so we got Super Bowl match set. Were you like me when you were watching the Seahawks and Rams, where you're just like kind of a little depressed a little bit?
Yeah, I did. It kind of hit me.
I know.
I was over it, and then I was watching.
Me
that,
too.
And it kind of hit me. I was like, "You were right there. The season
I
was
know.
so close to being the magical ride that I thought it was."
I was
gonna be.
texting people. It's like, all right, Bears, Seahawks, here we go. And a feature game, and then I get a reply back and say, yeah, winner gets the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Like, just
Alternate
I
universe,
know. It's just
alternate
all
reality.
just right there. But I don't. It's weird because I don't really have a rooting interest in the Super Bowl.
I don't feel like very many people do this year.
Kind of lame.
Like
Yeah.
normally you could choose, you got Brady in there, you got Mahomes in there, you're either for someone, you're against someone. It was just kind of crazy, but yeah. So like for the first, like when the Rams and the Bengals played, like 4 years ago, it was just kind of like Ben was cheering for the Rams because he's a Ravens fan. He doesn't like Burrow. So he was and I was kind of cheering for Joe Burrow to win that Super Bowl. But now it's just kind of like, it's like, I don't know.
I was going through it. Like, there really hasn't been like a ton of great Super Bowls in like the past 10 years.
Like close Super Bowls.
Yeah, like really good ones, or just even like super
You
memorable
didn't
ones.
think Chiefs Eagles was a
That's
good
one of
matchup?
the good ones.
Yeah. I
Well, the
feel like
Chiefs
that-
Niners went to overtime.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
The best one, Chiefs Niners was one.
Yeah.
The Falcons.
Yep.
Well, was that 10 years ago?
That would have been 2017. So 9 years ago.
Okay, yeah. So that one counts. I guess it's just a lot of the same matchups. Maybe that's all it is.
Yeah. That's probably true.
I guess I had fun with Buccaneers.
No,
Chiefs, even though that was a blowout, that was kind of fun.
well, you still had Brady in there.
You had
Brady
versus
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Yeah,
And
now
then
it's kinda-
Vontae David and Ndamukong Suh. So there's some Huskers in there for
Yeah,
us.
now it's just Darnold versus Drake May. And as a Bears
There are no
fan, you're like,
Huskers? Is there any Huskers?
no,
I didn't think so.
I don't think there's any Huskers playing. We always ask that. Where's the Nebraska players?
Dang
And
it.
there isn't any.
Yeah, we have to remember our recent history.
Usually
Yeah, we don't get a lot of people drafted.
If the Packers would have been in there, we would have had Brant Banks.
Banksy, yeah, he's on the Packers
Although he
roster.
transferred to Rice, but he was a Husker.
Well, yeah, he was a Husker.
Finished it.
He was on the Fitness Fanatics.
Yep.
Once, I think.
Which, by the way, say that one more time. He was at Nebraska and then he transferred to Rice and now he's in the
Yeah,
NFL.
but he played basketball.
Remember Brad Banks?
Brant
Banks.
Yeah, I remember Brant.
You
I'm just saying,
He was Sunday morning
kind of dropped the
pancake.
ball
Talking
on that
about missed
one. Another
opportunity.
NFL talent that did not finish their career. They went to Rice.
Yes.
To play basketball. I mean, I think he played football too, but I think he played basketball.
He played
Or did he
basketball.
play
That was
basketball
he played
here?
football. Yeah, just for like a few games. Like
Okay.
that was more of like a fill.
Yeah.
He was played in the Big Ten tournament.
It was
that
him and
first-
Noah Vedral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that
For
during
funsies.
COVID? 2020?
No, I think
Oh,
that was
okay.
before. I'd have
Anyway, missed opportunity.
Yeah.
We could have had a Husker in the
to just saying
Super Bowl.
that
We
seems to
could've.
happen.
I know.
Wandale.
Yeah.
McCaffrey.
Yep. McCaffrey.
Starter. of the
He was
NFL.
that one's a little tougher though, because it was like play wide receiver. No.
I know.
And then
Yeah.
he goes to Louisville and plays quarterback. Play
And
wide receiver.
we
No.
got why'd we get the little brothers that weren't as good as the big brothers? Like we get Chuba Purdy
What if
you
we
know,
just don't?
and we get
Oh.
Luke McCaffrey.
I wonder if we don't develop them sometimes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be.
Because it's not like the blood changed.
It's funny. I've seen some of Chuba Purdy was in the same recruiting class as oh gosh, who's the quarterback that was like Carson Beck?
Mhm.
Get 2020.
A
That-
quick side note: did you hear about the Amari Bailey, former UCLA player, trying to make his way back?
So
Oh, yeah.
okay, so did he actually play in the NBA, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I saw I texted a couple people yesterday because I saw Isaac Copeland is back in Lincoln. He took a picture of PVA, and I was texting people do you think he could suit up today? Is he eligible, Isaac Copeland? Does he have some years of eligibility left?
Kind
Or-
of similar.
Or maybe we can get
situations.
Bryce McGowans to come back for a few
That's
games.
what I said
We
in the
don't need
last
anyone
hour.
to come back.
I was like, if they allow this one to go through, it's like Fred Hoiberg, go ahead and call up Isaiah Roby, Delano Banton. Go see what Williams is up to. Go get Greasel, see what he's up to. Just start calling everybody.
It's weird.
Yeah, if they have any eligibility left,
just call them.
Yeah, see if they want to come up, suit up. Yeah, that's a whole obviously another subject. We do have a couple texts. So Crowbait had texted in, and he had just during when I was talking about the Budweiser, and said, "Haha, sip a beer. That's it. I'm drunk." That was me basically.
You
back
weren't
then.
even drunk. You weren't even impaired at
panic
all.
attack.
Yeah, it was
Too many-
straight to
a few light
panic.
beers.
Too much dark beer, I think I had.
know.
And then he said, "I'm watching strictly for the commercials." I know that's just kind of how.
Oh,
it
for the
is.
Super Bowl.
Joe B says, "FYI, the Bears still suck."
Oh, it's
We
been
haven't had a
while.
Bears suck
Been
text in a
while,
month.
Joe.
Well, they had to.
Where you
It's
been?
been a while, yeah. And then Bill and Bennett did remind us that Singleton played in the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
I think did he have an interception, Deshaun Singleton?
Did he? I don't know.
I thought I saw a highlight.
I didn't hear
that he
anything
did.
of it. Maybe he did.
I thought some Husker player did, but that wasn't really on my radar. And neither is the Pro Bowl. You watching the Pro Bowl today with Shadur and Joe Flacco as the quarterbacks?
Ben hasn't talked. He did talk about it, but
You watching that?
No. You know what's funny is that they had now again Shador. I take it too. Give me the damn Pro Bowl jersey if you're going to offer it to me. But you had Shador Sanders going to the Pro Bowl, and then Bill Belichick being left off the first ballot Hall of Fame in back-to-back days.
I was passive aggressive.
What a good run for the NFL to look like a joke for 2 days in a row. Like they lost a lot of integrity in 48 hours.
Yeah.
And Joe Flacco's in this Pro Bowl. So Flacco and Shadur are your AFC Pro Bowl quarterbacks. Just
weird.
do away with the game because
of the
that's
best.
really pathetic.
I mean, no one cares. The Pro Bowl has gotten bad. I don't think anyone's cared about it for a while, and this is just kind of like some of the nails in the coffin here.
Oh, Bill and Bennett said he had 2 pass interferences. Singleton. All right. Well, with that, we're going to go to break. Now, when we come back, I had a little health scare this past week that I'm going to talk about. So when you come back, stay with us. 92.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Dinner and a movie? You've done that. Arbor Axe House has a date night deal that really hits. This Valentine's Day, enjoy a special rate that includes an hour of axe throwing for 2 plus drinks and koozies. Reserve your lane today at arbораxe.com. Arbor Axe House on the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
At DWE Generations, having a plan matters, especially when it comes to protecting what's most important. They work with individuals, families, and business owners to help make smart financial decisions that support life today and set the foundation for generations. David Darlington, Russell Walton, and Cody Eiler bring decades of experience, and their dedicated team provides follow-through, answering questions, explaining next steps, and staying connected as life evolves. DWE Generations, a generational wealth planning firm. DWE Generations is a marketing name for individuals doing business as representatives of Northwestern Mutual. Visit generations.nm.com or call 402-483-7871 and ask for David, Russell, or Cody.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Blake Farm Outfitters, and we're all about equipping the modern farmer. Our team is Nebraska's go-to for precision planting, SurePoint liquid systems, Green Eye Spot Spray, and more. So whether you're considering an equipment upgrade, adding new tech, or just need a trained eye to service what you have, check us out. Creep on us at BlakeFarmOutfitters.com and get connected with our team of experts. We're excited to help you find what's next. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Ready, set, Ford just announced 0% for 66 months with approved credit on all 2025 Ford F-150s at Zollner, Fort Beatrice. Save thousands in finance charges. If your current pickup loan's 4, 5, 6% or more, trade in today and receive 0% for up to 66 months on a brand new 2025 Ford F-150 of your choice at Zollner, Fort Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first. Now is the time to get a glimpse into living and learning at Doane University through a personalized in-person or virtual visit. We know once you experience Doane, you'll see why it's a place where you can achieve your goals and shape your future. Schedule your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit.
This ain't pop. This ain't pretty. This is Southern hospitality. The Black Crows. Blues-soaked guitars, outlaw swagger. The Southern Hospitality Tour. Rock and roll the way it was meant to be. Loud, raw, and real. The Black Crows. With South Hall, August 4th. Pinewood Bowl Theater and Lincoln's Pioneers Park. Tickets on sale Friday, February 6th at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. All right, so guys, this past weekend, been kind of dealing with some health issues this week. Aaron Davis is about ready to smack me upside the head.
He's big mad at you.
Okay, so last Saturday, I taught class at Farrell's strength training, and then Saturday afternoon we were watching the Husker game, and I started to have a little pain right above my knee, kind of in my inner thigh, and I was just thought was I using a heavy band doing inner thighs?
Maybe you did because it's easy sometimes to do an exercise on one side, then get distracted and do it again on the same side instead of
double up on the right side.
Yeah, so I'm did you do lunges only on the one side and not on accident, or because it was very uneven soreness?
Yeah, only on my right side, and then as the day went on, Saturday into Sunday, the pain went up into my quad area.
Like a muscle ache?
Yeah,
pain?
Felt like a muscle ache. I just done lunges, around Holmes Lake.
That's mysterious.
Just on my right side, right? Right side lunge, feet together. Right side lunge, feet together. All the way around the lake. That's what it felt like. And then going into Sunday night, into Monday, went into my calf.
That's when we were this might be something.
Just my right side. So I'm okay. I was going to go see Dr. Adam at Spine and Sport because I thought maybe I had a pinched nerve.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And
until it moved to your calf.
Until it moved to my calf, yeah. So I thought I had a pinched nerve maybe, but I couldn't see him for a week. That was the first time I could get in. Was a week would be tomorrow. And I was just I just can't deal with this. And so
once you said, and it wasn't in your calf, it wasn't a soreness, it was a tightness. You're it feels like I have my compression sleeve on.
Yeah, sometimes I've worn a compression sleeve on my right calf.
And I was that sounds like a blood clot.
So Tuesday morning, I went over to urgent care, CHI over by the Yankee Ridge location. And doctor was just taking a look at my legs and said, yeah, you have you're a little swollen on your ankle. And so we should probably go get your leg checked for a blood clot. I'm okay. So I went over to St. Eve's, got my ultrasound done. And sure enough, I didn't have just a blood clot. I had 5 blood clots.
Holy smokes.
In my leg, going from my hip down into my calf.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it wasn't a ticking time bomb type of situation because they just let me walk out
Yeah,
of the
honestly,
hospital.
the extensiveness of the blood clots is probably what made it less emergent. Because if you had just had like a couple little blood clots, that's more concerning that they might break away and go into your lungs or whatever. But like you had full, like 3 fully blocked veins, like your femoral vein was fully blocked, like, and then a couple partially blocked. Like of all the major veins in your legs, more of them had clots than not.
Yeah.
How does that? Is it solely over time? Is that it?
Well,
We don't know. That's part of what the mystery of the week has been.
so usually like we were with the doctor. So I was visiting with the ER doctor and, she said, typically
urgent
like
care.
blood clots, they asked if I went on a long trip where I was sitting in a plane, a car, because usually it's if you're sedentary.
Yeah, and you got a very not sedentary kid.
Right. You get like 10 to 12,000, anywhere from maybe 8 to 12,000 steps a day.
Right.
depending on the day.
Sedentary,
Right.
or you're out of shape, you're overweight, like those types of things. So I had to go they're doing all these blood tests on me. So they literally took like 12 vials of blood out of my arm, just filling up 12 of them.
The phlebotomist was like, I've never taken this much blood from one person.
Why did they
one
take
time.
so much?
Well, because they're doing all these tests because they want to try to figure out why a genuinely healthy person
In their
that exercises,
mid-40s or
mid-40s,
late 40s.
exercises every day, just all of a sudden has 5 blood clots in their leg.
So they're testing for a lot of genetic disorders
Okay.
you might not have known about, which so far they've came back fine.
Yeah. So I've been on blood thinners since Tuesday evening. My leg has been hurting and aching. It's funny because like, when you get antibiotics, you're just like feel better immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You just start popping. You're just like,
Or like
wow,
pain medication.
Yeah, this
or
is a miracle.
One time you had something and you had to take, like you were having, did you have like an ulcer? Or you had something in your stomach.
Yeah, and I took
you
some
took
pills.
it, and like within minutes,
I felt better.
It felt better. You're like, this is weird.
Yeah. Where with the blood thinners,
This is not the same.
takes time.
Yeah.
So I've been dealing with, well, the bad thing for me is like on Tuesday, the ER doctor had said,
Urgent care. You didn't go to ER.
oh yeah. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Which-
fine, but it's, yeah.
I probably should have went to ER Monday night, right? Because we kind of knew I had I thought I had a blood clot on Monday and I was teaching class. I wasn't working out at 6 p.m., but I was teaching and I was telling the
You
guys.
even joked about it.
So you guys, I think I have blood clots in my leg. So if something happens to me during class, somebody needs to resuscitate me. And like I was just kind of joking around, and then sure enough, I did. But so I haven't been able to exercise all week.
Been driving you crazy?
Very much.
Yes,
It's a big part of your life.
Very
I know.
much.
I go back to the doctor tomorrow at 10:30 to meet with my primary care physician. But the reason AD is so upset with me is because I told our members what was going on, why I couldn't teach, and I'm limping around because my right leg hurts so bad.
And you were just needing to stay home more too. So you kind of missed some classes. You would come to the gym to open, go back home for a while because you really needed to lay. The only way it felt better is if you were laying down.
Yeah, with my foot
With your foot up,
elevated, my
right.
leg elevated.
It's gotten a lot better.
So AD just preaches, go to your doctor, get your checkups, your physicals. And I told him, I was like, well, I've never had a primary doctor. I've literally never been to the doctor for
Just
any,
for no
just
emergent reason.
I went to urgent care once because my throat hurt so bad, and poof, they gave me antibiotics. I'm fine, but never had a physical.
That's
none of
not
that.
true. I mean, I feel like you've had
Not
had
since we moved
some
here.
No, not since we moved here. No,
Which has been
but
8
like
years.
not never. But
So-
you did have your colonoscopy.
Yeah, I did
You've
get
done
that
some preventative screenings, but no, you didn't have a primary care doctor that you just went to
No.
say, "Hey, take a look at me this year and see how I'm doing."
Nope.
You've had we had blood work done when we got our life insurance with Modern Woodman. So you've checked that stuff, but not from a doctor.
But not
AD is real mad about it.
not like your prostate, or I've never had anything like that done. So yeah, he's really upset with me. But anyway, so now I have a primary doctor.
Yes.
So I'm going to be seeing her tomorrow to go over my blood work, and hopefully they can tell me something as to why this happened, because it's really strange that I go from, and what kind of really tipped me off there was something wrong was that I had no pain in my left side, no muscle in my left leg hurt. And because I was telling the doctor, I was like, my legs are sore all the time. I
Right.
work out every time I do leg day. They're sore.
My legs
Every
are sore right now.
single day.
Yeah.
I'm sore for 18 years.
It just moves around. Like something
Yeah.
is always sore.
Yeah. So it was
Right.
just the right side to the left side was kind of strange. But
And they did an ultrasound on your left leg, right?
No.
Too? Oh, they only did the
Just
right?
did the right, yeah.
Oh, I thought they did both just to
No.
to be sure.
just did the right.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I have So basically I had 5 blood clots in my right leg.
Not
so
just a little, a lot.
a
I
lot.
wonder if that's like from way back in the day, but it was still open enough that it didn't do anything, and then you got healthy and you just didn't notice.
I
And
don't
somehow, because that's like that seems like that takes a long time for them to get that.
That-
I have
well,
no
yeah.
idea.
In hindsight,
Not a doctor.
I mean,
no
there
idea.
has been a couple things like he's been dealing with this calf injury intermittently the last 9 months or so, but we thought it was also your heel, and so that's why you
my
were
heel's
wearing
been hurting a lot. Yeah.
calf sleeve. And then in December, you had a couple classes where you were like, I kind of felt a little short of breath.
I did, just doing warm up, like
Which
the
is-
first 5 minutes. I'm just like, this is kind of strange.
Yeah.
But I went and worked out the rest of the class. It was no big deal. It's kind of a brief. So yeah, there might have been something happening.
Could be. I mean, I guess
at
that
that
happens. You got tier 1 athletes that happens to them all the time.
I just think of like Des Moines Adams, who almost died because of a clot in his lung. I don't know if that started in his leg and then broke off and got up there. But I mean, so yeah, I mean, you look at him and you're just like, wow, this is kind of crazy. How does that happen? So hopefully they can give me some answers. But so far, like, you're like, I've never had a my chart before. So
Right.
Nice.
I've been getting all the, when I get a new test result uploaded, I can go and look. And
You don't go and look. You send it immediately to me, and then I have to decipher it for you.
because she enters it into Chat GPT,
Chat
right?
GPT has been amazing during this journey because we've just it gives really good clinical advice. And I've even talked to a couple people that that are in healthcare, and they say they use Chat GPT sometimes to kind of dumb down test results for patients. Like if it's
That makes
super
sense.
technical,
Yeah.
they'll say like, take this diagnosis and make it more relatable. So even healthcare workers use it sometimes the opposite way. And of course it's not a substitute for, you're not canceling your doctor's appointment because of what Chat GPT is saying.
I hope not.
Right. But it's just been, as these test results are coming in, I'm just uploading them to Chat GPT, and it's telling us like, yep, this is exactly what we would have expected. This is great news. Like, it's ruling out this, and this. It actually gave us a really good and so far super accurate timeline of how you're going to feel, because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you were in a lot of pain and very down about it.
Well, it sucks.
Yeah.
You go from doing physical activity for 18 years of working out every day to being told,
Well, and
no.
for you too, exercise is such a social aspect for you also. So not being able to instruct has
I
been
know
hard for you.
It's tough because that's
Right.
what you do,
Yeah. That for you, instructing is kind of like a, just kind of your social outlet, because you did teach Friday.
I taught Friday, but I just kind of limped around.
It was an
at the
express
gym.
class, so you didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I
You
didn't have
just
to do
walked
much.
around. But even that, you said, felt good, just
Yeah.
talking.
And some of the blood work, like for example, I get a result back and it says protein C functional. And then there's a graph, right?
Yeah.
With the line that says, here's the normal, here's where you're at. So I get this back and it says hi. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what does this mean? So Nicole just types it in there and it comes back and says, this is actually a good best case scenario when it's high like this,
Jeff sends the result to me. I put it into Chat GPT, and it gives me a long explanation and then a bottom line, this is what it means. And I screenshot the bottom line paragraph and I send it to Jeff.
Well, I just did a little bit of Chat GPT, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. What'd you say?
Because I was wondering, I was like, does stress have anything to do with it?
Yeah.
And the Bears
So we can blame the Bears.
have put us through a crazy year. And
Right.
it just says, yes, chronic stress and high anxiety can increase the risk of blood clots by raising blood pressure, increasing inflammation and making blood stickier.
There you go.
So if you're
Jeff.
spending hours,
So it could have been
freaking
all
out.
those. Well, it was
Starting
funny.
with
They were
that
called the
Hail
cardiac
Mary.
bears.
Yeah.
So unironically, I wonder.
Could be. And I was, when I was funny, I was at St. Eve's and I was sitting in filling out some paperwork, and one of the questions was, are you depressed? Or do you suffer from depression? And I asked the lady, I was like, well, this depends. Is it Nebraska football season? Like, because I get a little depressed from August to December. And she was laughing her head off. She's like, no, just take football out of it,
I don't know. Maybe we need to bring
No,
football back
I
into
think you
the
understand,
equation.
but it is very important to me. I'm not joking.
I know. Well, now we know.
So anyway, Tuesday, when I was watching the Michigan-Nebraska game, that was the first night I took the blood thinners. So I was just laying on the couch with my foot elevated. So I couldn't be as I was being calm, I'm not supposed to get my heart rate elevated for now. So yeah, I couldn't jump around, and I was very just laying down watching the game, trying to be as calm as I could be. So that's kind of why we were talking earlier. It's just a little different viewing experience, but
yeah, and you kind of slept a lot this week because there's just not a lot you can do, so you just kind of laid around and just very low key this week.
But I'm feeling my legs feeling a lot better today. I'm on day 5 of the blood thinners. So that's kind of when the pain, and it is like I'm sitting here today feeling pretty good. And even last Sunday when I was here, I had a little pain in but again, I just thought it was just a sore quad.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just kind of how it is when you work out, as everybody knows. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's game Sunday. What if my leg's burning? Am I going to have to sit, stand? This game hopefully will kind of when my leg feels the worst, then I'm just standing still. So now I'm like, okay, I'm going to be at this game, and hopefully the game itself will take away from but I've been taking some Tylenol, which is good, but they're really, let's go to break.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of talk about what I was doing that I wasn't supposed to be doing if you have a blood clot.
Ugh.
Okay. So stay with us. 92.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Führer's cheese spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket immediately after every Nebraska men's basketball game for 1 hour of post-game recap. The Nebraska Basketball Postgame Show is sponsored by Union Bank and Trust, John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical, Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, and the Lincoln Airport on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug,
who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to Fitness Fanatics. Bill and Bennett asked if we no cat launching stories today. Nope.
I know.
I just was physically unable to launch cats this past weekend because I was laying in bed.
No, our cat has enjoyed this a lot because she's laid with you
She
a lot.
has.
So
And Nicole's telling me that, you know, cats have healing
their
power.
purrs have healing
And
qualities.
they purr on your. So
They
she's-
think they do. I think cats think that they do.
She's laying on my leg, purring, trying to help
is.
me out. And the animals kind of know when you're down and out.
Oh,
like,
Lucy loves. I mean, that's how I know when I'm getting sick is when Lucy's laying with me because she never laid with me ever unless I was sick. So there sometimes when she lays with me, I'm like, does she know something I don't know?
we just have a couple minutes, so but we are going to talk a little health and wellness, which we kind of are. Like, I'll tell you what.
This is health and wellness, and we're gonna have updates as we go through.
Yep.
Like
We'll
as
let
you
you
go
know.
to the doctor.
Yeah,
and
we'll let you know.
it's important. These are things that we're bringing awareness to. Like when we had Jim on about his bypass surgery, and we just need to
Mhm.
bring awareness to health stuff. And you know, if you are having extreme soreness in one leg, not the other, maybe you don't spend the weekend using a massage gun on your leg multiple times like you did.
Yeah,
over the
that's a
weekend.
no-no.
Right?
If you have a blood clot,
In
you're not supposed to use a Theragun
That was the thing you shouldn't do.
on your legs. And oh man, on the weekend I was just digging in there, just
So scary.
because that's what
now.
you do when your muscles ache. You
Mhm.
massage them. Well, you're not supposed to massage blood clots because you could break free.
But I think with our
Could go.
limited knowledge of what a blood clot is, I would have thought it's in your calf. Like I didn't really realize blood clots could be so extensively through like your legs.
Well, Clint said he had one in his stomach once. Like,
Oh wow. Okay.
so
Thought they were
apparently,
small little things.
Yeah.
The picture you showed me, it's like, oh,
Fully he had like 3 major veins, fully 100% blockage with the blood clot.
try when my toe was going a little numb sometimes.
When was your toe going?
No,
numb?
just in the last over the weekend.
Okay.
Like you just felt
I
like
thought you were talking now
is
during
new.
the show. Like my
Right.
toes
Right now,
going
I
numb.
can't feel
I was like,
No.
I thought he was gonna say, I don't know, the last year or so.
no, just no, just over the weekend, like
Oh, you
just
know, I don't
sleeping.
think you
It's
said
kinda-
that.
Just kind of like my big toes. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
hopefully I'm on the mend. Like I
So
said, day
over
5.
the yeah, over the next couple weeks, we'll keep people updated and
Well, and I'll tell
bring
you
along the journey
I'll tell you what's irritating me the most about this is
in the midst of your depression.
well, it's like, so now tomorrow I'm going to find out how much longer I am not allowed to exercise. So my first word was just like, okay, just wait till you see your primary doctor and we go over your blood work, and then, she'll let you know. So I don't know. It could be 2 weeks. It could be a month. I have no idea what I'm going to get told tomorrow. But just in the last 5 days that I haven't been able to work out, I go to the gym, and there's people, members of ours, that are perfectly healthy, that can come to the gym and work out, that choose just to sit home and not do it. And I am more irritated about that now than I have ever been as a gym owner.
Yeah.
Because now I can't do it. And AD's talked about this too. Like, when you have something taken away from you, then you miss it that much more.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's human nature too. Like, you want something more when you can't have it. Like, I feel that way with injuries too. I think sometimes our members it's harder for them to rest through an injury than it is to just like admit that they are just being lazy and not coming to work out. So like, I think that is just human nature, but it is so important. And it goes back with what Mark had said too, like that staying ready. You work out, you take care of your body, so you are ready for anything that comes up. And this is what you've been staying healthy.
and hopefully, because I am a more healthier person, that, if I was very unhealthy and got those blood clots, I mean,
yeah, you might not be here for the show.
It could have been a
Right.
lot worse.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's just why it's important to take care of yourself. And, the
yes,
longer
you
I
have been-
can't work out, like, I need to focus a little bit more on my nutrition, which I've been doing great this week. I mean, I can't go anywhere to do anything. So
You don't eat terribly. Like
No.
I think you are really out of touch with how bad the actual standard American diet is, because you have been a little anxious about your blood work coming back. And I'm like, but you really do eat. I mean, you don't eat healthy, like you're not a health food eater. You don't eat all these salads and green vegetables and stuff, but I still think you're pretty close to 80-20. 80% of the time you're eating, within a calorie range that's healthy.
Yeah.
20%. So I think you're thinking it's really bad, but compared to probably what the doctor normally sees, I think you still eat better than the majority of standard Americans.
Well, I'm talking about eating. That's kind of our subject that's going to be for the next hour. We're going to go through and kind of give you guys some good snack ideas, meal ideas.
We talk a lot about food or nutrition, but we don't really talk about food. And so one of our 10-weekers, McKenna, I was talking to her Friday and just giving her some ideas. And I'm like, well, why don't we talk about that on the show? Like some quick, high protein, just little things that you can do to add more protein into your day, to kind of make some swaps to make healthier versions of foods that you like, stuff like that. So we're going to talk about that. And if we have anybody listening that has any swaps that they've made or things that they really enjoy, then we can talk about that.
Yes,
too.
good food ideas.
Yeah.
So, all right. So stay with us. Coming up, hour number 2, Fitness Fanatics 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisrael.com JimmyJohnsBusiness.com.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Blake Farm Outfitters, and we're all about equipping the modern farmer. Our team is Nebraska's go-to for precision planting, SurePoint liquid systems, Green Eye Spot Spray, and more. So whether you're considering an equipment upgrade, adding new tech, or just need a trained eye to service what you have, check us out. Creep on us at BoykeFarmOutfitters.com and get connected with our team of experts. We're excited to help you find what's next. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
There are so many realtors in Lincoln and Omaha, but don't get overwhelmed by all the no-names, plus all the different companies. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate is your go-to option, whether buying or selling residential, luxury, leasing, investment properties, or commercial property, small or large. Ben's team offers decades of experience, unbeatable customer service, and promises to fully protect your interests throughout the entire transaction. Call 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate.
Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Fern as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Change begins with you. Join a weight loss medication study at Solarion and earn cash in the process. If you are 19 to 65 years old with excess weight to lose, you may qualify. Participants could earn up to $22,750 for their time. Study includes 1 2-night stay, 1 3-night stay, and 38 returns. Learn more at helpresearch.com/flamingo or call 866-213-2965. Weight loss not guaranteed.
Winter is just around the corner. Is your vehicle ready? Don't get left out in the cold. At A1 Automotive, we prep your car for whatever winter throws your way here in Nebraska. For battery checks, brake inspections, tires, heaters, whatever your car needs to keep you and your family safe on the road, we've got you covered. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
This is your year to win way more than bragging rights. At Warhorse Casino, your love of the game could earn you serious cash. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with cash prizes all season long, like up to $1,000 weekly, with your chance at $1 million, all while earning tier points and comp points every time you place a sports bet. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. It is hour number 2. Hour number 2 is sponsored by Modern Woodmen of America. Founded in 1883, Modern Woodmen offers financial services and member benefits to individuals and families throughout the U.S. For more information, please call Sean Erickson at 402-483-6515. Modern Woodmen of America, touching lives, securing futures. Big shout out to Modern Woodmen. We appreciate their support of the Fitness Fanatics. Last week we had mentioned that Sean was in Denver for the Denver-New England game, and he hasn't been to the gym all week, so I'm calling him out there. Maybe he's
We
sick.
don't know. Maybe he
Oh.
was there Monday or Tuesday because I wasn't there Monday or Tuesday.
No, he wasn't.
Or 8:30. I'm
He-
giving him the benefit.
No,
of the
he
doubt.
doesn't. No, he
Well,
doesn't.
he's a Broncos fan.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a
Yeah,
Broncos fan.
He's probably down and out.
Huge.
And so I don't know when they came home,
Yeah,
but
they
like
might have still. I don't know when they came home either.
we were just kind of talking, like, because it turned into a blizzard basically in Denver, and his wife and kids went with him. We know his wife dropped him off, so he was at the game by himself. And then
The whole time during the game, we're like, "What? The logistics of picking him up has to be a disaster."
downtown Denver, like it's
Is it
not
you-
like out in
yeah.
the country where you just, I'm gonna pull up, grab you, you just hop in, and we're off.
It's like right off the interstate
Yes,
or something.
it's-
Like there's not a lot of.
It's right in the middle of downtown.
Yeah.
logistic nightmare to get
I
out of
wonder
there.
if they had like a. Surely they have shuttles or something like with satellite parking that maybe
Well,
I don't know.
But
But
we yeah. So his phone died.
Oh,
during
great.
the fourth quarter, we just know that from a Facebook post. So
Yeah.
we need to get the full story here.
Yeah,
Sean.
he posted just because somebody asked where the after pictures were, and he said his phone died in the fourth quarter. That we're like, how's he supposed to coordinate? Like, where they're supposed to meet? What?
Yeah.
It just seems like and then it just makes it worse because they lost, right? If they would have won, heck, I probably just walked to wherever we were staying. Like, I wouldn't have cared. I'll just walk 2 miles in the snow. It doesn't matter because I'm so happy.
Yeah.
But then they
I'm
lose.
just thinking
and it's
about
just-
Lauren because I would have been so stressed trying to figure out driving in
Yeah,
the
where is he?
snow in
Right.
Denver, trying to figure out where he is.
It just sounds like a
That's a
total-
rookie move, not having the phone fully charged for that.
Or
Never.
a backup. It's very
Well, and you're probably there like 3 hours
and
early.
it's so cold. Like my phone battery is terrible in the cold.
Yeah, because he's taking pictures with his kids, and they, I don't think the kids have ever been there, so they're like walking around, getting
Before
pictures
the
of
game.
John Elway and all, all the this and that. So he's like not without a charger for just all morning,
Gotta bring a bank.
and then you're doing videos and pictures, and you're just not
Yes.
thinking of that stuff.
So
And then
how
his
do you
phone
get out
dies.
of the conundrum?
We
don't know.
We haven't seen him.
I don't know because we haven't seen him because he hasn't been to the gym all week. So
We're waiting anxiously.
he's
to
getting
find
called out. Hopefully
Right.
he'll be there tomorrow so we can get that. And part of me thinks, maybe he doesn't want to face the music that his team lost.
What this team went the furthest of any of ours, so
It did, but
Yeah,
you know, and it sucks that it was a blizzard too. It was like you don't even really know who the best.
But you
team
just had
was.
to score more than 10 points.
Well,
Yeah.
nobody was scoring once it started snowing.
That's true. It
I
was
mean, nobody could even get. I guess Denver did have a field goal attempt in the fourth quarter, but it's just
Yeah, I
it
mean,
just
it's
feels like
tough.
so. It just kind of sucks, but. Anyway, so again, thanks to Modern Woodman. We appreciate their support, and hopefully we'll get some answers of Sean's whereabouts and how the heck he got back to his hotel, and because that's just is like, of course your phone died.
No,
Your wife with her 2 children in the blizzard, navigating downtown Denver.
Yeah, we don't know.
No clue where you're at.
We
how
were
to
thinking
find
of
you.
him.
We were. That's crazy.
I just can't imagine being the wife and making that phone call. Like,
be so-
oh my God.
Right?
It
I'm gonna have to
wasn't a
drive
phone call.
through.
It wasn't a phone call because the phone was dead.
Well, that's what
But I know
make you
what
make
mean.
it. Yeah.
I know.
Because I mean, having that driving through downtown during a blizzard.
Yeah.
Trying to find somebody in a massive crowd
With
of
no
people
phone.
that are all wearing the same damn
Yep.
colors.
Like the olden days.
Bundled up where
Yeah.
you just can't see anybody's face. Yeah,
But
the
those
olden
the
days.
better
I might
times.
just get on top of my car and start yelling. I'm super curious how you had to have asked someone or
don't
just took a
know.
taxi and then
But she would have been looking for him wherever they were supposed
get
to
home,
be.
charge the phone, then when it's called, like, hey, I don't know how much you've been driving
We
around.
need to know, Sean.
Isn't that what Bill and Sip say is better times?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
a better time.
You just can't find somebody because there's no cell phones.
Yeah, better times. Sometimes
right.
technology's nice.
Air quotes.
Sometimes it is nice, yes.
All
All right. So again, big shout out to them. All right, into our subject for the day. So Nicole, we'll start with you. Where do we want
Mm-hmm. I
to go?
wanted to start with you.
Me?
Yeah. You have a couple.
I have. I mean,
swaps
the
that
blood
you
flow
make.
to my brain right now
It
is
should
just
be
not.
better than ever. You have a blood
I'm
thinner.
injured.
You should
Hard
be
to move
sharp
around.
as a tack because your blood is thinner now. It's getting to your brain. No, I just want you have a couple swaps that you like to.
Swaps. What do you mean swaps?
Well, first of all, straighten that leg out. Don't be sitting like Grandpa Joe with your bent leg bent.
Grandpa Joe on Charlie.
You probably like just reading
Grandpa
books all
Ron,
day in
that's
the
how my
chair.
He
Huh?
was reading. He did.
I'm on my
read.
third book now.
Yeah,
I
there you go.
finished Project Hail Mary.
We talked about that last week. I
Boom,
think.
finished it this week. I read like 17. I read like 14 chapters on Tuesday.
It was good.
Just the whole thing. I started listening to it. So I was listening to it driving all around the frickin' city to the hospital to the
That's right. You did just finish it.
Yeah. So I was on chapter 17 and then it finished it on Tuesday.
Mhm.
So now I've started a new book, which is Daisy Jones and
The Six.
The Six.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of an autobiography.
It's not, but it's kind of documentary. It's
Yeah,
not
a documentary.
True. It's fiction, though. It's not about a real.
Oh, it's
friend.
fiction?
Mhm.
Oh.
It's good though. It makes you. It sounds like
I
it's
thought it
about
was
a real.
real.
Friend. I know it's not. It's fiction, but it's good.
I was wondering why I never heard of this group before.
I knew it was fiction, but then I was like, is it? And I've just been, is it real? And I've been living under a rock, but no.
But it's interesting. So
Mhm.
I'm on book 3.
And
for
that's one he
2026.
stole from me because I was listening to it, and different Sean Larson, who's been on our show before, was listening to the audiobook, but he gave me the physical book too, and then you kind of took over. You're like, I think I'm gonna read this.
This looks interesting.
I know. So
A rock band in the 70s.
Yeah.
Wow, this is great.
anyway,
So
way to hijack the segment even more.
well, that's what happens when you throw it to me.
What? It was because you bent your leg. That's why we
Mhm.
went on the tangent. No. What are you have a couple things that you kind of recommend to our 10-weekers for because you eat very
snacks
simple
and-
meals. Yeah. So what are yours? Some of your go-tos. That's what we're going to talk about. Just kind of what our go-to quick recipes. And I say recipes in air quotes, because most of what we eat is not recipes. There's this guy on TikTok that it's not cooking. It's mixing things together or whatever. That's what our recipes are.
So kind of my good snacks would be like string cheese and pretzels.
You've been eating Baby Bell cheeses lately. You've been like,
Yeah. Or
circle cheese.
yeah, but just string cheese, like something you can pack with you, like
Mm-hmm.
you can eat, you can snack on. So I always ask people well, do you like graham crackers? Do you like pretzels?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. So that's a really good snack.
Pairing them with a protein.
Protein and a carb. So
One of the
string
things
cheese
that
and
I've been
pretzels.
doing with string cheese lately, I was on a little kick. I've gotten off of it a little bit, but taking your string cheese and putting it on a plate and cooking it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And then you just eat it with a fork, and it's basically like eating a cheese stick, like a fried cheese stick. It doesn't have breading on it, but it's
Well,
like
I've never been a big cheese stick.
you might like you don't like mozzarella cheese stick, like
I mean,
breaded.
it's all right. That
as a
sounds crazy
side.
though, putting it in the microwave.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's like the inside of a mozzarella cheese stick without the breading, and I just eat it with a fork, and it just strings off, and it's really good. I've been doing that lately. So sometimes it's just changing the way that you eat something that you eat all the time, like that, eating it up.
Mhm.
If you like mozzarella cheese sticks, try it. It doesn't
What's your
taste like a cheese
carb
stick.
that you pair with it?
Usually I would eat like a plantain chips is what I was eating with it from Trader Joe's.
Those banana ones?
Yeah, they
Oh,
look
so
like
good.
bananas. Yeah, they're plantains.
Now,
They're not the
now
same.
think of that. People are like, oh, it's just, I can't, it's so hard to eat healthy.
Mhm.
You can have chips and heated up string cheese
it's
for a
good.
snack.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Plantain chips are awesome.
Plantain chips are good, and I can.
Can I eat those or well, I'm allergic to bananas.
They're not bananas.
Yeah, they just
Oh,
look like
They look
bananas.
like bananas. They're not
I
bananas.
think they have monkeys on the.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
I'm thinking of the
package.
right one.
Yeah, you
yeah,
are.
they're crazy. How there's. If I remember right,
you
there's
ate
like
them.
hardly anything in there for
No.
calories. It's,
You ate them when we were on Whole30 because they're technically Whole30 approved.
Okay.
They look like little banana chips, but they're savory.
Okay.
Anyway, that's not. I mean, you could eat it with whatever.
Yeah.
That's just what I had on hand. So those are good.
Like you
I'd
could eat
pair
it with pretzels.
Yeah.
And the good thing about pretzels is now obviously all these things we talk about, you can't just eat like 25 cheese sticks, right?
Right.
One sitting.
Yeah.
Or a bag of pretzels, right? So, but the good thing about pretzel, like the little pretzel sticks, is you can have like 40 of them in a serving.
yeah, and you'll
them
get
out.
It's like a
done
ton.
by 40.
And you're just,
Mhm.
I mean, just like it takes you a while to eat them all because there's so many you can eat. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, wow, I'm kind of feel like I'm eating a lot here.
And those are good because if you're taking them with you, just portion them out.
Mhm.
You're not
In a
taking
bag.
a whole bag of pretzels with you. Portion them out in a little baggie. So then you're portion control.
Right.
So there's one that you suggest. What
Mhm.
else?
You guys make a lot of beef, or do you guys just use turkey for most of your stuff?
We use a mixture. We don't really do a lot of turkey. We eat a lot of chicken, and I eat tuna a lot. And then I have ground beef a couple times a week.
So another one that I forgot I actually had these in the kitchen was a little tuna with crackers that you can get at Sam's. I mean, you don't have to buy them at Sam's. You can buy your own crackers.
Yeah, but it's a convenient, portion control because you struggle with that.
It's one packet of tuna, which is like 17 grams of protein. And then there's like 20 some grams of carbs, 25 grams of carbs. But I don't put the mayo or anything like that.
Which you can. It's not the end of the world. You just don't like that.
It's
you just eat the tuna and
yeah,
the cracker.
It's just tuna and crackers.
Yeah.
And it's just it's done. That's something you can bring with you to work. It doesn't have to be in the fridge. It could just be room temperature, and you can open it up and eat it in 10 minutes.
And that's only 17 grams of protein. It's not a ton, but you can pair it with other things to make it higher in protein. You can have some cheese sticks with it.
Yep.
You could have a yogurt with it. You could have a protein drink with it. So there's lots of ways you can bump the protein up. Boiled eggs with it, which we still haven't done.
No, we haven't had an egg sandwich yet.
You haven't. I have had it since
this week.
Last week.
When?
Or this week? Maybe this week.
Why would
maybe
you be
Tuesday.
eating one, but I didn't have one?
Because we don't always eat all of our meals together.
Well,
remember?
you worked a couple days
right.
this week, so
yes.
And I was
why.
dealing with the leg injury.
Yes. We don't eat all the same things. So yeah, that's where you can pair it. But finding those quick, they got way up high in the cupboard, and you forgot you had them.
But no, it's weird because the tuna with the cracker, you get like kind of the salt of the cracker. It's just so good. And it's already done and portioned out for you. But again, not something you have to buy together. If you want to buy, like the tuna packets we have a bunch of just regular tuna packets.
Or you can get the flavored. There's a lot of flavored ones that people like. Have you ever had those? Do you eat tuna, Harrison?
No, sorry.
You just don't like it? Or it's just not something you
I like fish. Tuna's the one that
okay.
I can't get behind.
There's a lot of flavored ones. Like there's tuna with like a buffalo seasoning, like a ranch, a lemon. I don't like the flavored kinds, but I know a lot of people do. So if you like tuna, you might want to try that. That's a good, easy one.
You guys ever get like lunch meats that are actually worth it?
Yeah, the big thing with lunch meat, there's this big controversy right now because lunch meat,
About
deli
ham
has been
somebody said
labeled
something to
as
me yesterday about that. I can't
as
remember
a
who it was.
carcinogen. It's like on the same level as cigarettes, which is
that true now?
Okay.
I know.
No,
I know.
No, I'm just gonna
I know.
call BS right
And then
now.
I saw someone on TikTok being like, "Well, how many cigarettes is equal to a
Is it
ham
one
sandwich?"
or-
Because she was like, "Because I eat a ham sandwich a lot, and I used to smoke too." And I might be willing to give up my ham sandwich if I can start smoking again, which is don't do that. But
We'll swap out the ham for 2 cigarettes.
right.
I've never, I had a doctor ask me, "Do you eat ham?"
Yeah.
No.
They
Right.
ask me every time if I smoke cigarettes.
Yes.
So I think, they're asking
It's
the right question.
the dose makes the poison is part of it. But the reason they say that, there is some truth to it. It's not because of ham. It's the nitrates that are in the ham, the curing process of the ham, the preservatives. So if it's something that you are super worried about, or if you do already smoke, like if you are a smoker, maybe we're not eating ham sandwiches too, because you're adding more carcinogens to your diet.
Huh.
But
So is that like if you get turkey too, same thing, the way it's
yeah,
cured?
there can be nitrates in turkey too, but you can also get nitrate-free ham. So
you can?
Yeah, that's what like Whole30 ham is usually free of nitrates. So it's the preservative in the ham. So just look at the label. But yes, I eat ham quite a bit. That's one of my quick meals sometimes is I don't think you've ever had those egg wraps that I buy.
No, I haven't
Yeah.
had that yet.
So you can buy these egg wraps at the grocery store that are like just egg whites and they're thin. They're kind of like crepes and they're really versatile. Sometimes I have like right now we have the egg white version and I have the cinnamon flavored version in the fridge. For the cinnamon flavored version, 2 of the egg white wraps or 2 of the wraps are 11 grams of protein, which is a decent amount of protein. If you're kind of low on your protein, short a little bit at the end of the day, like less than, sometimes that will happen to me. I'll have like 10 grams of protein left for the day. And it's like, well, that's not like a meal. What should I do? 2 of those cinnamon egg wraps with a little bit of like Cool Whip, roll them up. It's great little dessert. Very good. You could even use regular like yogurt if you have some flavored yogurt in there. Those are a good little sweet treat.
I've never seen you eat one of those.
That's because I just eat them in the kitchen while I make one, and I eat it while I'm making the second one.
Eggs with Cool Whip?
Yeah, but it's cinnamon flavored. It tastes cinnamony. It's hard to explain. It's like a crepe. It's more like a wrap flavor, like texture.
Maybe you have cinnamon in breakfast.
Yeah, it's good. I don't eat it for breakfast. I usually eat it at night, like when I'm looking. Just need a little sweet.
I get chastised for cottage cheese and an applesauce.
I don't chastise you for that.
But let's eat cinnamon eggs and Cool Whip.
It
It's
doesn't
way better.
taste like an egg at all.
I'm
going to tell you right now, Clint would back me up on this one, who we've had on the show, because he likes those too. And he usually does yogurt and berries with his. So you can definitely amp it up even more and make it even more like fancy. But then for the egg wraps, just the egg flavored ones, I will do that with a Laughing Cow one wedge of that Laughing Cow cheese. I don't know if you've ever had that, Harrison.
I know what it is.
Yeah. And then 2 slices of ham, and you roll it up and eat that. That's good. So that's a good little option. But yeah, that's the thing with ham. I don't think.
I usually get the bologna as far as the meats go, which I see the fats in there.
Yeah.
So like I know that's not
It's a little bit higher fat.
So I was
bologna.
looking to the gym owners, like, do you have any?
How often are you eating it?
I'll probably have it like, well, it's usually the days like where I'm really hungry and I don't want to wait till whatever the ticket is serving.
Yeah.
So probably 3 times a week.
That's a lot. I don't know if I'd be eating bologna 3 times a week.
Just like making a sandwich, like one sandwich before work.
It's probably fine.
I remember. So do you buy like? I remember when I was younger, we get the bologna in a package, and it have like the red casing around the edge, and you peel.
No,
it off.
when I was younger, we had that.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet, but I try to get the nicer bologna. I know it's not gourmet ever.
Is bologna on my Good Sense sandwich?
No, but it's on mine, I think.
Okay. Because I don't know if I do remember younger eating like bologna sandwiches.
I love
it was a
bologna
revelation
sandwiches.
back in the day.
But I don't know if like if I could eat a bologna sandwich today. It just kind of sounds.
Oh,
I could.
You put a sandwich together. You put some lettuce on there. You get the pepper jack cheese.
You've lost Jeff.
You cut it in half.
Lettuce.
Put some jalapenos or banana peppers. Oh,
banana peppers.
We got ourselves a nice sandwich.
Yeah, I'd need
Bologna.
mustard, but yeah.
Gross.
I don't know. I don't know if I would eat it 3 times a week. Maybe swap that out for something.
So go
a little
back to
healthier.
chicken nuggets and in the air fryer.
I mean, that's a good option.
If you're eating a sandwich with like banana peppers on it,
Yeah, that's true.
What difference does it make what the meat is? Aren't you just tasting the banana peppers? Don't they just engulf the sandwich? Like, it doesn't matter.
Not
if
really.
there's
I mean,
turkey
banana peppers aren't that spicy.
or jalapenos. Like, doesn't that
Jalapenos can overtake it.
right?
So banana peppers won't.
So have a little bit healthier meat option, like sliced turkey or chicken.
I can't do the
Maybe.
sliced turkey.
Yeah.
I'll do
Why?
No, I can't.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't. Okay.
Like
It's
I
just, more expensive. Bologna's cheap too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and that's fine.
way to call me out. But
No,
yeah.
but it is. You're a man in his 20s. Like,
Fair.
I don't think you're eating like salmon for cold.
Oh, if I could
smoked
make salmon
for
and
breakfast
risotto every
and-
day,
right?
that'd be great.
I know. I'm just guessing, but
That is the one thing that stinks. I don't know if you guys love seafood, but
So
if it was
expensive.
cheaper, I would just eat seafood every day. It's so
super
good.
ironic thing about Jeff's blood clot, because I was also looking up like foods to help, just with the healing process and whatever. And one of them is salmon, and Jeff really does like salmon. And last week you bought like 2 salmon fillets, and you
I
had
did.
eaten salmon like Thursday, Friday, and that Monday before you went to the doctor.
I
Like,
did. I had
you had had
twice.
salmon twice, but
Yeah.
prior to that, you had probably been like 3 or 4 months since you've had salmon. So you definitely need to get that in the rotation. If only you didn't like tuna, because a tuna sandwich.
It's so cheap too. I know.
I know. Like, that would be a such better
I
swap.
like cod. Is that
Cod is good.
okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's cheap.
Yeah. Cod is my favorite fish.
So I was looking up. We like to look up macros and stuff. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to give you the macros for.
I bet it has
1
more fat than
ounce
protein.
of bologna.
Oh, like I said, I can
Yeah.
see the fat in it. It's
Yeah.
probably bad.
7.9 grams of fat in 1 ounce, and in one. Let's see, there's 1 gram in turkey.
What about protein? How much is it protein?
7.9.
4 grams of protein. I don't know if this is grams, I guess.
Well, that's
one
fine,
slice
yeah.
of turkey is 26 grams. So
Jeez.
Well,
turkey,
whatever.
there'd be 4 grams of protein, and bologna like 3 grams.
So the fat to protein ratio.
So I'm basically just getting
Way
substance.
off. Right.
You're just eating fat.
Just not really getting any
if the
juice out of it.
If the fat content is higher than the grams of protein,
Right.
then it's not a protein meal anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like almonds or peanut butter. Like there's 7 grams of protein in a serving of peanut butter, but 14 grams of fat.
Right.
So it's like that's not a great source of protein.
Yeah.
Because you're
Probably just go turkey and ham from
so-
here on.
But just it's one of those things like where you don't think. And if you're logging your food and it fits in, because sometimes I struggle. I'll struggle getting like enough fat in during the day. Like if I'm eating like my 3 eggs and like my normal breakfast, my cottage cheese and apple, my 2 cups of Honey Nut Cheerios and milk, my chicken, like my lunch, if I'm having like 6 ounces of chicken in a wrap or something, like I struggle to get my 60 some grams of fat. So it's like if
To
you,
eat lean.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're eating more lean stuff. So if you can like fit it in and it hits, more power to you.
You have a sandwich, just probably not 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Because then we're
Right.
really pushing numbers.
Oof.
Probably
yeah.
not
then,
3.
By then you might as well have a hamburger, honestly. Like
Yeah, that is true. It'd be
Right.
much better.
Well,
I wonder what the macro difference would be. We'll have to look it up during break because we got to go to break. I'm going to look up the difference between your bologna sandwich and like just a single cheeseburger from McDonald's. I bet the macros are better on the cheeseburger than on your ham sandwich or your bologna sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We'll see.
All right. Stay tuned. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And wow, what a year it was at Koppel. The Koppel family would like to say thank you for a record-setting sales year in 2025. Now let's start 2026 off with the bang. New GMC Sierra pickups starting at $12,500 off list or 0% APR. Also hot off the presses, new Terrain leases at $299 per month. That's right, $299 per month on new GMC Terrain leases. So please stop on in the store or online at koppelcars.com. Stock numbers G138852 and G165184. 2,500 down with proof credit.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Winter is just around the corner. Is your vehicle ready? Don't get left out in the cold. At A1 Automotive, we prep your car for whatever winter throws your way here in Nebraska. For battery checks, brake inspections, tires, heaters, whatever your car needs to keep you and your family safe on the road, we've got you covered. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Führer's cheese spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Back Nine Golf in South Lincoln is the premier indoor golf experience in the state. The weather in the winter months is cold, windy, and as unpredictable as a tee shot on the 450-yard par 4. With top-of-the-line full-swing simulators and a PGA teaching professional, Back Nine Golf is there to help you improve your game and lower your score. Back Nine Golf is open to the public with 24/7 access for members. Learn about Back Nine's variety of memberships today and see the facility for yourself at 7501 South 15th Street in Lincoln, just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Back Nine Golf, your premier indoor golf and events destination.
I love pushing hard at the gym, but the soreness after, not so much. I researched about what to look for in a good red light system, so I tried the Spectrum 7 at Max Tan. The full body red light relaxes and refreshes my muscles. It's part of my recovery routine, Max Tan.
Hi, I'm Scott Miller, Business Development Officer at Midwest Bank's Lincoln branches. As a lifelong Lincolnite with over 30 years of experience in financial management, I'm here to help your business grow and succeed. My focus is building strong relationships with businesses and clients across Lincoln. Because at Midwest Bank, we believe banking is about people, not just numbers. Visit us at midwest.bank or stop by one of our Lincoln locations. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. So Nicole did a little research. We last segment we were talking. Harrison's a big bologna guy.
Well, easy. I enjoy it sometimes.
Enjoy a good bologna sandwich.
And I'm assuming it's not like 3 days a week forever. You probably go through like spurts where you eat.
Yeah, sometimes
Right.
a little bit more, sometimes.
Yeah. And then you kind of get tired of it, or you run out and you forget, and then it takes you a while to get back on track. But
So Nicole looked up a
had a
Harrison
suspicion.
bologna sandwich that he has
Yep.
versus if he were to go to McDonald's to get a quarter pounder.
No, just a regular cheeseburger.
Oh, just a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Regular
Single
cheeseburger.
cheese.
Single cheese. Which
not cheese.
single
Single
cheeseburgers just like, I mean, who even gets a
Yeah,
single
but compared to a bologna sandwich, I
It's like
mean,
just this big.
A man on a budget.
it's
yeah,
the
it's
same
true.
as a bologna sandwich.
Dollar
So,
menu.
As I
What is that?
Value
Who does
meal?
that anymore?
Value
yeah,
meal?
They changed it from dollar menu to value meal.
Yeah,
It's like,
value
we're going
meal.
to start charging you $6.
Yeah,
for this.
that's the value meal.
Right. So the macros on the bologna sandwich, which I put it in there, I used ChatGPT, and it approximated that a bologna sandwich with 2 slices of white bread, 2 slices of beef or pork bologna, lettuce and banana peppers with no mayo or cheese.
Yeah, no condiments.
Yeah.
No, pepper jack cheese.
Oh, I didn't even put the pepper jack cheese in.
That's not great. You can leave that out.
I will. Well, we know.
We know it's
Asterix.
worse
I forgot.
than what you even did, but go ahead.
Yeah. And then a standard cheeseburger, not double, not quarter pounder, just a standard cheeseburger. The bologna sandwich macros, 300 to 330 calories. That's because it's a range. It depends on if it's pork or beef. I think that's what the range is. 10 to 12 grams of protein, 30 to 34 grams of carbs, and 16 to 18 grams of fat. And it comes from white bread, the higher fat, modest protein of bologna. Veggies are basically free nutritionally. McDonald's cheeseburger, 300 calories, 15 grams of protein, 33 grams of carbs, 12 grams of protein. So it's
fat, 12 grams
Oh
of
yeah,
fat.
fat. So it's almost the same calorie wise, although it's more because you also have pepper jack cheese on yours, which whatever.
That is true.
More protein, less fat. So we are not saying, don't say Nicole from Fitness Fanatics said I can have a cheeseburger from McDonald's every day. I was using this for comparison purposes only, because this is a really good example of how people think that I'm only eating a bologna sandwich, but then and I would never go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger, but when you look at the macros, they're the same. And the biggest pitfall, though, as we've said, when you go to McDonald's, you don't just go through the drive-thru and just get a cheeseburger.
I don't know anybody that's pulling up say, I need one single cheeseburger, and that's it.
I know.
Even when you say, when you're in the car with buddies or family and you're like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm not really hungry. I'll just get one thing. And then you go up to the menu and it's like, just make it two.
Yeah.
No, right.
Give me 2 cheeseburgers.
So we're literally only using this for comparison purposes, not to shame Harrison for his bologna sandwich.
Yeah, I feel like
fine.
we're talking about me eating 5 cheeseburgers
Right.
that
It's
night.
fine. But just in comparison, sometimes if you hate bologna sandwiches and you're eating them because you think they're healthier than a cheeseburger from McDonald's, they're not necessarily healthier. So that's why label reading is important. I've seen there's a gal on TikTok too that will compare labels, and she compared the label to one of those Lenny and Larry's protein cookies, which is the epitome of terrible marketing, because it'll be 15 grams of protein, but that's in half of a cookie.
Yeah, we've went over that before.
We've talked about it.
Yeah.
So,
of course, because we all break our cookie in half.
Yes.
Put the other half
and so
away
when
for
if
later.
you eat the whole thing, which it's packaged that you would eat the whole thing, you end up getting 60 grams of carbs, some insane amount of carbs for 16 grams or whatever, 16 grams of protein or 30, whatever it is. And the macros of a cheeseburger is better than the macros of this cookie, which also costs probably $2 to $3 more than the cheeseburger, also because it's a health food, quote unquote. So
it's health food.
that was just the comparison.
Yeah.
So good job, Harrison. You gave us some good content for the show.
So
there you go.
Even though you're bummed and you'll never be able to eat a bologna
I'll just
sandwich
do
the
turkey
same
and
again.
ham.
Yeah, there's better swaps, and that's why
Maybe
I
bologna once a week.
keep telling him. Yeah, I think you can still have bologna, but just remember that next time.
Crowbait is wanting to know how unhealthy the fish fillet is at McDonald's.
It can't be good.
Well, let's pull that up here.
It's not good because it's breaded and fried. So you're having a fried.
So we got 390 calories.
Is that with the sauce?
Well, this just says the nutritional facts from McDonald's.
Okay.
Filet o fish
Okay.
are as follows. So 380 to 390 calories, 19 grams of fat, 38 grams of carbs, and then anywhere from 16 to 25 grams of protein. So it's again,
depends on what your goals are.
So those macros right there really aren't that bad.
No, they're
right?
not that bad.
But
I thought the carbs would be higher.
Yeah, so it's really not that bad. The problem is, I'm sure, if Crowbait, if you just roll in through McDonald's, yeah, I need a filet of fish,
sandwich only,
and that's it.
Right.
That's not bad. It's really not a bad. It's a little bit higher on the fat side, but there's more carbs and protein, which is good when you're looking at how you should be eating.
No, that's good.
Well,
more carbs and protein.
Because we eat more carbs and protein.
Well, sure,
Yeah.
true, but not in the same rate. That's not the same ratio. That's not a 40.
No, but it's you typically in a meal you're gonna have more carbs and protein.
Yeah.
'cause you're
If
eating-
you're the rule of thumb, we've talked about this before. If you're looking for something to have a high protein ratio to calories, what you're wanting to look for is if something has 300 calories, you want the protein to be at least 30 calories. Take away the last number of the calories.
30 grams,
30 grams. What
Okay.
did I say?
30 calories.
Calories, no, 30 grams. So that's very short.
Because that's how it is for carbs. Like when we're figuring macros, if the calories are 2,000 calories, your carbs for the day is 200.
Yeah, it's 40%.
Yeah, it's just takeoff.
Right.
So if you're more focusing on a higher protein diet, yeah,
if it's
just what you
the main
said.
part of your meal.
Yes.
Or if you're looking at a protein bar, like I said, we've talked about this before, but you're looking at a protein bar and it's 200 calories, but it only has 12 grams of protein. That's not a protein bar.
No.
So if you're looking at a protein bar with 200 calories, you want to have at least 20 grams of protein. That's just a just a fun label reading
Yeah.
type
So
exercise.
So
But
again,
fillet of fish is probably like not the worst thing that you can have. It's still fish.
yeah.
But
just
the fat is
fried.
coming from the fried
Right,
part of it.
right.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't get the McDonald's fillet of fish because in any other part of the world, you don't put cheese on fish. So I don't understand how they put just a piece of cheese on that fish sandwich.
I
It's
don't
just
remember
weird.
the last time I got a fillet of fish. from
I don't think
McDonald's.
I've ever had one.
Usually when I go to McDonald's, I'm getting a burger
Right.
and not a fish
I know.
sandwich.
It's
But-
popular during Lent.
Well, that's true. That's
Yeah.
why I like at Culver's now they got walleye, and that just goes like freaking crazy.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really expensive right now, though.
Which again, it's hard for me to, if I'm going to a burger restaurant, to get a piece of fish. So I probably would just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But that,
Well, one other thing, real quick, before we take our last break, because
Yeah.
Harrison had asked about beef. We do eat ground beef.
absolutely.
I eat it a couple times a week. I kind of have low iron, so I do try to get some red meat into my diet a couple times a week just to help with that. The thing that I do, which Jeff intermittently will or will not participate in, is I'll buy a pound of ground beef, and I usually get the 93%, like a leaner ground beef, and then I meal prep that. I'll cook it all up, but then I also add a can of lentils that I get from Trader Joe's. And that just adds fiber and a vegetarian source of protein. And it's like talking about saving money. It doubles the amount of meat that you're having.
Yeah, lentils don't really overtake any
They-
flavor.
No,
they
they
don't
don't.
taste
and
like
that's
anything.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
No,
eating it.
you'll eat it with your
Like,
taco bowls.
If you make it, I don't have a problem with it.
Well, you didn't eat it on. We made healthy pizzas last week, and you didn't want your.
Well,
you didn't-
sometimes I have to draw a line.
I said,
right?
well, I'm gonna put beef on it, and you're like, does it have lentils in it?
Like, so we
I
make
said
these
yes.
we make these pizzas at home on lavash bread.
Yeah.
Which is
You get from
and
Walmart.
why do we get that again?
It's just lower in calories and carbs. It's just a thin, kind of like a
really
tortilla.
thin, like a tortilla.
Mhm.
Then we'll put a little bit of sauce on there,
Mhm.
and I'll put some pepperonis and cheese, and we'll just bake it in the oven. So it's kind of a
But he didn't want to put the beef on there because it had lentils. in it.
Well, you can't have lentils on the pizza.
yeah.
you
See,
can.
sometimes I have to draw the
Okay,
line places.
You can't have lentils on pizza, but a vanilla core power and mac and cheese.
Well, that's a
it'll
little
probably
different.
be fine. Unbelievable. But no, it doesn't taste like anything. Like
It
you,
really doesn't.
You cook up even the texture of the lentil is
It's-
the
you
same
get a
as
little bit
beef.
good. Oh, really?
Yeah, they're little.
Well, I guess if you're cooking it,
Yeah, you
you're not
cook
gonna
it.
have that crunch.
No, and I get the canned ones. You can cook them too from dried, but Trader Joe's, a can of lentils is 99 cents. So you're adding that to your however $6 pound of ground beef, and you're like doubling the volume of the
Mhm.
beef and lowering the fat content per serving, upping the fiber content per serving. So I eat that a lot, a couple times a week, either.
Yeah, that's a good way to
Yeah.
add.
Yep.
So again, like
It's a little tip.
as long as you're food logging and you kind of know, like, I mean, obviously there's less fat in turkey and stuff than there is in ground
Yeah,
beef.
and that's fine too. It's just we get our ground beef from Sam's, and it's just more cost effective. It's cheaper at Sam's Club.
Yeah,
so-
I'm always gonna eat a little bit of ground beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. Locally, I'll get hooked up every now and then.
because
and it is good for
like there's
iron.
things I won't substitute. Like I will not put turkey pepperoni on a pizza I'm making at home. I just won't do it.
Turkey bacon?
No, not doing turkey bacon either.
I could do turkey pepperoni, but turkey bacon does not taste like bacon.
I just
Really? That's the one that I think's like a hit.
No.
Do
Turkey
you? It
bacon's
just
so
tastes
good.
smoky. It tastes like smoky cardboard to me. But if you like it, yeah, it's a great swap.
like, and I
Right.
won't substitute my peanut butter either. I'm not gonna have freaking PB2. I want Jif.
PB2 and
That's
a
what I want.
protein shake is really good. It gives you a good protein flavor.
Well, I've never had that before.
Peanut butter flavor.
Now, I will tell you, Harrison, I have
gotta go
expanded. No, we're fine.
Okay.
I have I have expanded my cottage cheese. So
Yeah.
I wonder if people would do this. So I've been having cottage cheese, and Nicole bought me this like berry blend to try to kind of boost my fiber. It had like dragon fruit, strawberries, berries, and I can like just sip on that for 30 minutes.
It's good.
Like the cottage cheese is your protein source, because people will make a protein
Smoothie.
shake, a smoothie with powder. I'm just using cottage cheese.
Yeah, and you could
as the
make that
protein.
with protein powder too. But you're adding a good diversity of protein because you'll have a protein shake generally later in the day with whey protein.
Yeah, but this is like, I mean, I could just eat it with a spoon.
What are you adding for the liquid?
Just water.
Just water?
A little bit of water, blend it up. It does look like a protein shake. It's a
Yeah,
little
it's
less
so
jarring
good.
than the cottage cheese and applesauce because the cottage cheese and applesauce just looks like you're drinking cottage
Yeah,
cheese.
the fruit, it's like colorful. Like you sell it as like, I could give somebody like, hey, here's a great fruit smoothie.
Yeah, I might try it if you would
give
leave
it
the cottage cheese
and
out.
give it to them and not tell
I
them
think you would like it.
cottage cheese is in
I'd
there.
sniff it out. I can
You would
taste-
not.
Oh,
'cause you
underestimate.
cannot taste the cottage cheese.
I got a fine palate.
Yeah, you're just like
Built on bologna and
Yeah,
banana
I'll
peppers.
do it like wine glass. I'll check for the
Yeah.
viscosity.
built on bologna
Oh,
and
see,
banana
there's a
peppers.
curd right
yeah,
there.
Yeah. No, it is a little less. It's a little more pleasing to the eye with the berry blend.
It's like purple color.
I'm
yeah.
waiting for the day where you're like, you
pretty
guys
good.
just like have Jeff's whatever you package it, where it's going to be a product you guys just fully sell at all
like
your locations.
Factor, but it's like Jeff's meal plan, just weekly box
Yeah.
of Jeff's meals.
It's pretty simple. Like I could eat a pretty simple meal plan and it's not that complicated and hit
No?
2,000 calories.
Although I
so.
don't know if I'd be recommending your meal plan at this point with your leg riddled with blood clots. So,
Well, I guess we'll find out
I
at the
know.
doctor.
One is not related to the other.
I mean, it might be.
You need to add more salmon on a regular basis, though. I think
So good.
to your diet,
Salmon is
Expensive though, but I'm assuming that's why a lot of people.
but it's
don't
worth
eat
it.
But you know,
Yeah.
every time I
For
cook,
your- for the
every time I
quality.
cook salmon, I broil it in the oven.
What?
Yeah, he broils.
Well,
it.
how do you cook it?
Yeah, not broil.
Yeah.
What do you?
Well, usually, we got an air fryer. It actually does a pretty good job. As long
So
as it's thawed out.
I know, but the problem is, it's like then the whole air fryer smells like salmon.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know,
You have
that's
to like take it out and like at least rinse it.
yeah.
Otherwise, you do get that smell.
But I'll cook it in the. So I'll put olive oil on it, and then some seasoning on some salmon seasoning on top, and then I know it's done because the top starts to get all crusty, the salmon seasoning. But then you open it up, and just a billow of smoke
The
comes
alarm,
out.
smoke alarm
It's
goes
just-
off every time.
Yeah, the smoke alarm's going off.
Oh,
I'm just
salmon's
fanning
done.
it down,
See, the problem is,
and
just
then the
salmon.
house smells like salmon.
Like if you really want to cook it, you put it on the stove top, and you have the butter, and you keep scooping the butter over
Oh,
top
yeah,
of
we
it.
don't. Jeff
Ooh.
doesn't need that. In
And
his
that's
life.
when it gets
Ooh,
unhealthy.
right.
But
Oh,
it's
that's
really, really good.
Oh, but and I'm a
No.
know a snobby eater, so I can't have any pink in my salmon.
Yeah,
it has
he
to be
likes his
done.
fully cooked.
Okay, so that's why you go for the broil.
Done.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
If I see any like discoloration
Which
in the
you
middle,
can eat salmon like that.
no, it has
Salmon's
to
the one
be.
that looks good though. Like the pink doesn't. That,
Yeah.
You know, to each your own. You're an interesting fella.
That's
Right.
right. It needs to be done. It could,
Let's
it's
go
a
to
little
break.
cold in there. All right, we'll be right back. 92.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Hi, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear with Honda of Lincoln. Before I bring Andy on, we want to wish you joy, success, and good health in 2026. Andy, are you there?
Yes, I am, Charlie. And by the way, that was well said.
Andy, I know you want to kick off 2026 with a bang. What's going on at the dealership?
We got a lot going on here, Charlie. We have incredible savings on every new remaining 2025, New Year's savings on every new 2026, special low long-term financing, and special lease rates. The biggest news is we have more than 400 new 2025 and 2026 Hondas to choose from.
How about pre-owned?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned Hondas right now with prices starting at under $10,000, and we have special low rates.
Well, maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Verne as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes.
When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their contact us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966. Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep the clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street, online at doubleeagle.golf.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Führer's cheese spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back. We just have a couple minutes, so hopefully you got a few new quick snack ideas. Eating healthy is really not that difficult.
We never get to enough things because then we talk too much about certain things. But I do think that the bologna sandwich versus McDonald's cheeseburger was an interesting tangent.
It is.
It wasn't a tangent. It felt right into what we were talking about, but it was good.
It is, because sometimes you just don't know.
Yeah, just an eye-opening. But we love talking about this stuff, but we do want to get some idea. If you guys have something you want to hear us talk about, or we love having experts on.
Yeah, if you have a subject.
Yeah, like a doctor specialty or something that you want us to talk about, text Jeff. Text in.
Yeah, text
Let
in.
us know.
402-464-5685. You can text me directly, 402-310-4026. We had a sleep expert on from Brian. And so, I mean, I've reached out to them, kind of my contacts. I've never really heard anything back.
Well, you're not always the best at following up either. So
well,
work on
get
that.
Back to me.
I know. People
Right?
are living their lives.
I know.
But we like to have experts, or if there's a
subject, topic.
Yeah.
You want us to go over, we're more than happy to. That's what we're here. I mean, we've been on for almost 4 years, so it's kind of like
a lot of times it's just what we want to learn more about. Like that's why we've had Jake on twice, and we've had multiple people say that we need to have him on again.
Which we will.
Yeah,
I need to reach out to him to get his next.
That's okay. I know we don't want to outstay our welcome with having Jake on, but we selfishly pick the things we want to hear about. But if you guys have any suggestions, text in or text Jeff, and we'll see what we can do.
All right. Well, hopefully things go well for me today at PBA.
If they don't, I think you might actually have to permanently ban yourself.
I mean, when I tell people I'm going, they're a little hesitant.
I was until we lost last week. Then I was like, okay, a little pressure off.
But I'm excited. Excited to go. No football on. This is a great substitute for football. But we'll see. Big matchup, 3 p.m. Fox Sports 1.
And the women at 5. They got the, I think, number 11 Ohio State Buckeyes. So.
And they've been on a little upturn.
And if you're a big-time women's basketball fan, Iowa plays UCLA today on the road. Okay. So, all right. Well, we'll see you next time. 97 The Ticket. I'll let you guys know how my doctor's appointment went.
Yep.
Have a good week.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place